Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? So we finally get the taglines for the Real Housewives of Potomac. Hey, besties. Welcome back or welcome to Behind the Shade. Let's throw some shade, honey, and get into another episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 3, Mama Knows Best. Do we like the title? No, because what are we talking about? Who was the mama that knew best? I was thinking about Giselle when she was with the girls getting ready for prom, but Jamal ran that little segment. He the one set up the curfew. So Papa knows best, maybe, but what does that have to do with the? We'll change the title for sure, because honey, Potomac really don't have it for the titles. Anyway, how about you rate this week's episode? It was pretty good to me. It was pretty good. Giselle over there getting humble. She's humbling herself. She apologizing off the bat, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's get into it. I'll think about it. Let me think. It was cool. It was how did it was entertaining. It was good. We learned about It'll be about I'll give it about an 8.5. Okay, let's get into these taglines. So let's start off with I don't have it in a row. I think I got two people mixed up. So Giselle goes, when the girls are away, it's time for Giselle to play. Okay. Wendy's is, I quit grading, but I'm still passing judgments. I don't like that one. Ashley, from the kiddie pool to the dating pool, I'm ready to dive in. It's cute. And here go Mia. Marriages can be temporary, but ink is permanent. Okay, girl, claim your man. I thought that was cute. It's just cute. It's just cute. You know how she brought ink into it. That I thought it was cute. Stacy, I know how to host a show and steal one too. Okay, girl, these are good. Kiana, I own a business. I mind my business, and I stand on business. Loved it. Loved it. Karen. Darling, I am the fence and the gatekeeper. Mm. Anyway, so it's 8:04. Whatever, Karen. I like Kieran's and Mia's. Stacy's was cute. Ashley's was cute. Giselle's was okay. I think I liked everybody's but Wendy's and Karen's. Let me know down in the comments what did you whose tagline you like the most and whose tagline you like the least. Let me know. Okay. So it's 8:04. Giselle is putting the ladies out. You know, this is continuation from last week. She thanking William. Yes, William, come over here. Get these broads up out of here. Bye. You gotta go. Get out, get out, get out, get out. And it's like, girl. So Giselle says her event is real. This is about her father. He just passed. She's raising money. And she's raising money. And that little award ceremony that Karen over there doing, she said, what Karen over there doing? She over there outside driving drunk and hitting trees. She said she outside driving drunk and hitting trees. Honey, that could be the title of the episode, Hidden Trees. Stacy says she is embarrassed and offended. And she is shaking. She's so mad. Jassy is fussing at Ashley when they get to the Sprinter van. And she fussing. So wait, Jizzy's minions tell Ashley to go outside and asked them for donations because they're $15,000 short on their on what they on their goal they wanted to hit. So Ashley goes out to the Sprinter to she got the little thing so they can do the QR code and then they can donate. So Vivian goes out to the Sprinter van because she was like, I just wanted to say hi to y'all. Child, we forgot she was there. Um, then here comes Ashley with the QR code, and Jassy closes the door on Ashley. Bye, get out. How dare you kick us out, get us kicked out of the event that we trying to support you on, and you put us out, and you got the nerve to run back behind us wanting a donation? Are you serious? Are you serious? You want a donation? Now, what should have happened when Karen busted out with that stupid text at the end of the day, at the last minute that morning, Giselle's response, with her response, Giselle should have sent the QR code because she was telling them, like, you don't have to come, go there, don't worry about here, but here's my QR code that you can donate to. That would have been nice. That would have been understandable. You would have probably hit your goal. Woo wop, woo wop. So they kept fussing about this door, but I'll tell you what I saw. The gay guy, had pushed the door back. So I really don't see how the door hit Ashley, because that's what I saw. Did you guys see the same thing? So they like, bye, girl. Get out of here. Get out of here. So it's like, who would even donate to a charity that you got kicked out of? Like, make it make sense. So Jassy, Ashley, and Karen, they visit Stacy the next day or whatever. So Stacy, asked, Stacy was asking Jassy, and I like Jassy. She's cute. So is Stacy. Good additions, good additions. I still kind of miss Candace because I'm a Mr. Triangle, I'm a Mr. Crying, and she has some good reads. Like she go, you come for her, she go down, she go down, she go low. We should have traded Ashley for Candace, but anyway. No, you know what the title of this episode should be? Here it come. Here it come. My next sentence. This should be the title. So Stacy asking, what's her name? Jassy. Why did Giselle have security? Do we need security too with these girls? I may need a referral. So Jassy calls G&A gangsters and alcohol, and that should be the title of the episode. Gangsters and alcohol. She said, because that's how they were acting. So she apologizes for her Sprinter door closing on Ashley when Ashley got there. And Ashley gonna say, yeah, because her arm is sore from it. Girl, Jassy said, no, you're not finna come and do that. Because she said, I reenacted it, and the door closes quite softly. But what I saw was the gay guy that was standing there with her, he blocked the door from hitting Ashley. So what are we saying? Production, you didn't catch that. And Ashley, no, she lying, talking about her arm hurt. No, you don't. Your arm don't hurt because I'm going to tell you why it don't hurt. The way you grabbed your leg and put it up on that girl's countertop, your arm don't hurt. So Karen gets there and she walks in and she's greeted by Stacy's dog. The dog kisses her in the mouth. And then she hear Ashley and Jassy going back and forth and back again. So she walks into the kitchen. She's like, what the F is going on? Like this is her house. How you walk into somebody's house cussing folks and hollering at people? You ain't their mama, and this ain't your house. Calm down. So then Karen and Ashley start going about Karen's event because, she wasn't going to invite the ladies, she says, because of the G&A event. And then Karen texted the group that morning. So Karen was like, well, I wanted to share it. I wanted some support. Then Ashley is saying, she didn't even know what the award was for because she was asking and she was just deflecting, right, at the party. So Karen said, I know you lying. I wasn't deflected at that inquisition of a party that y'all gave me. And so Stacy was like, yeah, she answered every question. Unlike you, Ashley, when we asked you about Mike when he was pinching butts. Child. Not you going back 2 or 3 seasons ago. Talking about you couldn't talk about it then. So of course they do a flashback of Ashley talking to Giselle and Karen saying how she was deflecting and she wasn't answering no questions about Michael pinching booties. So Karen then told her she was being shady when she got them Uber. She called them receipts, but gift cards for her birthday present. She was being shady. And she said, well, you could have kept them cards because you could have, I should have gave them back to you so you can get you a consultation to get them human beings of a effing acorn off your foot. What? The what? What did you say, Karen? To get that human being of a effing acorn off your foot. You coming for my bunions? I got 2 of them. Then she puts her foot, grabs her foot and puts it on top of Stacy's kitchen countertop. Girl, now hold on. Hold on, Ashley. That's your white side coming out. Baby, don't you ever come in nobody's house putting your stinking shoe on somebody's kitchen countertop. Are you serious right now? Now, I would have put Ashley out my house based off of that. Okay? So Ashley tells Karen, you need to worry about your jail time. And so Karen is like, and here go Ashley, I didn't want to go there, but you pushed me. You pushed me. I didn't want to go there, but you pushed me. And Stacy's like, let's move forward. And she said, the way we're going to move forward in it with this group, we need an apology from Giselle. Point blank and the period. So over there at Wendy's house, her mom is over cooking an African dish. Wendy says she can cook, but she don't go deep. So I said, oh, okay, because she got kids. They don't want much. Corn dogs, cereal, grilled cheese sandwich, chicken nuggets. They don't want much. She ain't got to be cooking all that stuff because them kids ain't going to eat it. So moms, so she tells her mom about Mia inviting them to go on a girls' trip to Lake Norman in North Carolina for 2 days. And, while during these 2 days, I guess the last day will be Wendy's official birthday. She's turning 40. So she's excited. So she tells her mom that Eddie's dad told her Happy Mother's Day. And so, I forgot, but Eddie's parents don't fool with them at all. They didn't come to the wedding or nothing. So we find out, or if we even remembered, Eddie's mom and Wendy's mom were friends. And so when Eddie and Wendy got together and got engaged, the mother's friendships kind of went left. So mom says the tide is turning. And so Wendy wants to invite them to her 40th birthday party. And mom says, please do. Please do. I'm about peace. And so she was pretty much saying how like some other gathering they were at, and she went over there to hug Eddie's mama, and her mama blocked the hug and all that. So she said, I'm not going over there hugging her no more. And if she come over here towards me, we're going to be fighting. Then she prays over her wine. Because she prays over everything. Because, God turned water into wine, honey. That's what mom says, honey. So over there at Kierna in Greg's house, Kierna's mom comes over because Greg had surgery. They didn't say what, but a content creator said he had a root canal surgery, whatever. And so mom is gorgeous. She is cute. They look like friends sitting up there, sisters, even twins. And I want to say the mom look a little bit better than Kieran, but she looks good nonetheless. They both do. So Kierna is making breakfast. Mom's comes over with soup. Child, did she not pull out a Campbell's chicken noodle soup and put it on the counter? I said, "Oh, I thought she was cooking it and brought it over, or at least stopped at a restaurant and picked some up, or went to at least if you're gonna go to the store, moms, they do have a deli with the more gourmet soups." She went in there and put a Campbell's can on the counter. So Kira's over there making him breakfast, honey. She's struggling with these pancakes. Mom said, "Y'all seen them pancakes?" She doesn't know how to, he don't like her eggs. He don't like the way she make eggs. Well, why he hasn't showed you how he likes them? That would kind of fix that, huh, Greg? And eggs is a funny thing. So you guys, there's a lot of people who struggle with making eggs. So if you like trying to scramble them, most likely when you get the egg, you need to make sure the temperature is down. Don't make an egg with a high fire, right? Bring the temperature down and cook the eggs where they fluff. And I believe, what do you add water to them for a fluff or milk? But yeah, one of those. It's real easy. Google it. It's there. It's on the internet. So the plate had two little pancakes, one piece of turkey bacon, one old chewy piece of turkey bacon. And the eggs looked good. I was looking, child. The eggs looked cute. They were clean, like my little cousin used to say when my grandma made eggs. She made clean eggs. And what that means is she cooked them in a separate skillet and not from the bacon grease. She didn't make the eggs from the bacon grease because that'll make the eggs put a little black on them. Child. So um okay, so the mom is capping on her pancakes. And so I'm sitting here thinking, well, aren't you her mom? Aren't you the one that was supposed to show her how to cook? But then again, your mama bringing over soup, Campbell's soup, so maybe she don't know how to cook. Maybe they're really into their looks and fitness and health, and they don't eat a lot. Maybe they just stick to salads and that's it, honey. Because mom's brought over that can of Campbell's, honey. So, um, so mom's is like, so so Kieran's telling her that the spa is doing good and that the house is almost ready, but it can be stressful, but it's a good stress, but it's almost done. Because they're building a home together. And we don't know what Greg does. So what does Greg do for a living? Where he clocking in at? And a lot of people I was listening to, they don't like the way they think he's ugly. Besties, do you think Greg is ugly? I mean, uh, his money might be fine, and that what makes him look even better. The way he treats you will make him look fine. I don't know. I saw him, but yeah, I don't think he's ugly, but yeah, she could anyway, whatever. So mom's asked, what does the road to marriage look like? Child, Kierna is like, I am not thirsty. I'm not a thirsty ring girl. Woo wah, woo wah. And I was thinking, remember, we learned that her last fiance or boyfriend, remember he passed away, right? So maybe there's a little trauma there and she doesn't, maybe there's a little guardedness there from being heartbroken and the way the last love story ended. Maybe there's a little and moms need to lay off because that just the people move on so fast, but she might be still grieving that guy. How long had it been? I don't know. But anyway, we learned that Greg is divorced and he has 3 daughters. So then I said, okay, well, maybe she may have moved on from that. Maybe. But what got it for me was them 3 daughters of Greg's. She ain't thirsty to marry him because I know out of them 3 daughters, how daughters are with their daddies, and here come this new woman that ain't your mama. I'm sure she catching HELL from about at least one of those daughters. I know one of them is giving her the business, if not 2 of them. I wanted to say 2 of them. Oh, that was it. That's all you had to say. Oh, he's divorced and he got 3 daughters. Oh, they don't like you. I bet you she catch hell with 2 of them daughters out of the 3. And there's the problem. And maybe all 3 of them don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever dated a guy that got daughters? Baby, it is not easy. Them girls do not play. Okay. So Giselle is at home getting the twins ready for prom because they graduate this year. So Reverend Brian is over and he is Gucci down to the socks. Did she have to say that? You Gucci down to the socks. You Gucci down to the socks. I was like, Giselle, did your little did you jump? Did you get a little wet? Like seeing your boo with like what? I still think she like him. I do. I think she still likes Jamal. Miss Reverend Brian, I'm sorry. I think she still likes him. So he comes over. He is loving. He's present. He loving on his daughters. The oldest one is there too. The one that wear the wrong color powder. Anyway, the gay hairdresser is there. He's doing the girl's hair much better than he does Giselle's hair. What's up with that? So Mr. Gucci down to the socks want to know what's up with this curfew. And so one of the twins is like, my social battery runs out at about 11:35. The other one is a party girl, so he says 12:30. The girls look gorgeous. One is wearing a red gown, the other one is wearing a black one with a little white at the top. And only one guy comes to pick them up. He's one of their dates. So I was just wondering where they headed to the other date's house to pick him up on the way to the prom. Maybe, but I don't know, because wouldn't they have went to his house to take pictures? That was a weird ending on how they left for the prom. So they have to be home at 12:30. Excuse me. Reverend Bryant said be home by 12:30. Okay. So Ink and Mia, child, they got to get away from Gordon. So they rent Airbnbs when they want some privacy because Mia and Gordon lives in the same building. And Gordon has no problem with coming over, honey. If he wants some coffee, he coming over. His favorite coffee mug, he coming over. He just trying to stay in the mix. So they go rent an Airbnb from time to time when they want some privacy. So Jacqueline and her on again, off again, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, baby daddy, they call him a parental partner. He's a PP. They're coming over because they're going to celebrate his birthday. His name is Patrick. And they're going to celebrate his birthday. And he and Ink are going to meet for the first time. And they have 2 daughters. So Mia is there with her son and daughter. And then Jacqueline comes over with her 2 daughters. One is older, and then one is like the same age as her young daughter. So now Mia and Ink lets us know. Well, Mia lets us know that her and Ink are high school sweethearts. And then, they went into their young adulthood and then they broke up. And so, did I hear Jacqueline say that after they broke up, because I think we know that Mia started messing with Gordon when she was like 19 or 20. Did we hear that Ink was trying to holler at Jacqueline? He was trying to take her out to dinner. And didn't they say at one other time that they think that they just kissed or something may have happened? But then, that's what Mia said. He don't play about me. That didn't happen. Oh, well, he used to. And we already know that Mia and Jackie is just like, they take showers together and all the things. They act like they don't do all the things, but what y'all think? Besties, tell me what y'all think about this Mia and Jacqueline thing. So, no, Ink did not try to holler at her best friend because she went on and went to go be with Gordon. Ain't that some mess? Ink, you a mess, and I got my eye on you. So in the kitchen, Patrick asked Ink, do he have kids? And I laughed because Ink said, mm-hmm. Sure do. But I wish production would have had Patrick ask how many. And I would have loved to hear Ink's response because that to me was geared toward that son that he think is his and he don't know yet. And we already know he has a daughter by someone else. So I was just wondering, was he gonna say he got one kid or 1.5 kids, or was he gonna explain, I just got a daughter, but I think this son that Mia has with Gordon is mine. I was just wondering, and I'm like, dang, production, you missed that. You missed it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. So Stacy meets her best friend, her friend TJ, at the gym, and she trying to lightweight flirt with him, and he is not taking the bait at all, honey. And she trying, and I said, do he have on leggings? Yes, he does. Child. And she asking him, like, I know, we gonna do what the Bible says, but how much do you want to sleep with me on a scale from 1 to 10? He said K, the letter K. And I was like, what? And he was like, she said, like, what does that mean? He was like, none. Like, it ain't even a number, it's a letter. So that's a efficient none. No number. I mean, he could have said a -0, right? Or -14. But he said no, he said K, the letter K. And I'm like, Stacy, you need to step back and pay attention, girl. He was real juiced to see that trainer. I think he here for the trainer. He ain't here for you, girl. So that's a little skeptical with the leggings and what he was saying about they was working out and something about the balls. And he said every black man want balls. It's like, what? Like, I don't know, but let's move on. I ain't trying to accuse nobody of nothing. But they do be dropping gems. So he asked her about her divorce. She don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about heavy stuff. She is like, when she around him, she is in love. She don't think about that. She just wants to be here in this moment. And he keeps dragging her back to friendship. That's what this is. She's trying to go into romanticizing and lovey-dovey, and he's trying to go back to, what's up, homie? What's up with the divorce? So he says, well, you need to talk about it because he needs to do things right. He's saying, he told her there needs to be a beginning and an end. Oh, so he said he ain't finna flirt with you until the papers gets filed and signed and it's finished. You got to end your marriage for him to even try to act like he want to play with you. Okay, sir. So Mia and Ink are at her new apartment. She moved, still in the same building with Gordon, but they left that apartment that they shared. Because was that a penthouse? No, they were in a penthouse because Mia has moved. She said 4 times in 4 years. So she's in a corner space suite or whatever she calls it. Very good views. She can see the monument from her place. Her and the kids are happy there. And just beautiful. So they in the kitchen and they talk about the trip to Lake Norman, and he asked his auntie going, and he talking about Giselle calling her auntie. I thought he was talking about Karen. And so they talked to Giselle. She said, "Oh, they talked," and Giselle apologized. And so they show us a flashback of that. So he asked about Karen, and she tells him, she's in there whispering. She said, she has a court date. And so they're like, she got a court date? They like, yeah. And so they're like, why are we whispering? And so he said, because we don't want everybody to know that she has a court date. It's a criminal court date. And that was so funny and so cute. So Giselle meets with Ashley, Wendy, Jassy, and Stacy. She wanted to meet with everybody but Karen because she feels like Karen is trying to pull these girls into her web and she ain't having it. So Giselle was really quick with the apologies and she was really nice about it. So Jassy was very quick and nice about what she was about to say to Giselle. So she was telling her, like, I like the way that you greeted me just now. You know, you gave me a hug and you was sweet and pleasant. She said, nothing like the last time I saw you, talking about the GNA event. And so Giselle apologized, and then Jassy accepted. Wendy comes in and she asks, did Giselle apologize? And so they said yes. And Wendy, she's sitting there like she can't believe it. Because, honey, they said, Ashley said Giselle does not offer any apologies ever. And so Wendy is like, she thinks the person in front of her is a body double. Like, she don't even think that that's Giselle because they said she don't apologize. So she brings up that while they're gone on to Lake Norman, that it'll be her birthday when they all go to North Carolina. So Giselle turns to Stacy and she's like, okay. Stacy tells her, no, I have one kid, not two, and I'm going through a divorce. And so Giselle asks if she's sad about it because she seems really sad. And Giselle said, because I was happy at the end of my divorce. And I was like, Giselle, your husband cheated on you over and over and over, probably had kids on you and all that. Some people married for love and not a coin and a title, okay? Some people married for love. So um, Stacy says she'll never be happy about a divorce. Exactly, Stacy. Then here come Ashley butting in, her and her forehead. Hey, Candace, her and her forehead coming in, butting in. And so she says, oh, she has a new friend. And so Giselle's like, oh, okay, so you moved on. Yeah, okay. Bye, husband. Goodbye, husband. Hey, new friend. And so Stacy is sitting there like, B-I-T, beep. She's like, she went off on Ashley for telling her business at this table. And so Ashley is like, was it a secret? No, boo boo, no, boo boo, no, boo boo. You're missing the whole point. You are so childish in this moment. You guys went for a talk. Y'all went walking and talking. That should have been left right there. If anything, Ashley, if you wanted to insert yourself in the conversation, you should have told us what's going on with your divorce. You should have asked questions about how her divorce is proceeding so you would know what to expect. But we know that was fake. We know that was fake on episode 1 because you totally missed your moment to secure your spot here. So, but Ashley is messy. So, and anyway, Ashley, why are you here again? I'm so confused on why you're here. Candias, you had the baby. Chris ain't working, or is he? But can he be Mr. Mom? Why don't y'all come on back? You gotta come on back. We need to see Candace with the baby. Like, come on, get rid of Ashley and bring Candace back. Andy, are you listening? Okay, Ashley, you're here. So anyway, so she has not apologized when she should have, because everybody has apologized in this episode and she's missed her moment, right? Jassy apologized to Ashley about the door. Giselle apologized to Mia. Giselle apologized to this group. Like, you missed your moment again, Ashley. It's time for you to go. You and your bunions could have been the next apology. You need to apologize to Stacy for slamming your feet on her counter. How about that? How about that? And then you need to apologize to her for inserting yourself in her conversation. And I'm sure she probably may have said something. I believe she probably would have told Giselle that next, but you had to say it. So she's saying, well, I didn't know that talking about her friend was spilling the beans. Like, who's her friend? Vivian is her friend. Shut up, Ashley. Shut up. So Giselle saves Ashley by telling her, oh, your daughter's happiness is based off of yours. So if you with a new friend and he make you happy, rock out with TJ, because that'll make it easy for your daughter to get through this transition, of the divorce. So fast forward, the ladies are at the airport. They're headed to Lake Norman, North Carolina. Giselle says that her and Karen gonna have a little talk about this because she ain't no joke. Woo, 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 woo. Stacy will not be meeting them at the airport. She's not gonna fly. She doesn't fly in the month of May because she lost her uncle in a aviation accident, and she doesn't fly in the month of May. So she's going to drive, I believe. So they make it there safely. Giselle and Wendy are enjoying each other's company, and neither one of them can believe it. Well, I do, because Robin's not there. Who else she gonna be friends with? She got to be friends with Ashley and Wendy. And this is good. We need to see that. So this is a good reason why Robin is not there, but Candace can be there and take Ashley's place. So Mia is just in the car with Karen, and she asks Karen like how she doing. And so Karen pretty much don't want to say anything because she doesn't want to incriminate herself. And Mia tells her, "Well, it's on the internet, Karen." And she said, "Then read it." Then read it. She said, "I did." And she's explaining that she can't talk about it. So Mia says she's asking as a friend because she knows that eventually Karen will break, like we'll have a breaking point. And that was that. So next week we see that it's going down, honey. They getting ready to be rah-rahing and fight and arguing. It looks like they're trying to have an intervention for Karen, and she gonna be clapping back, and they gonna be clapping, and oh, so a lot of back and forth to back and back again, honey. And that was the end of the episode, besties. Let me know your thoughts and your comments on what you thought about this week's episode, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, besties.